breaking news we're getting from the PA Newswire that
Let's get down to King Charles again.
Explosion outside Liverpool Street Station. That, of course, in the East End of London. It's the bordering area. You'll be maybe
broke all his duties, King Charles.
The Gherkin, which of course has been a familiar landmark throughout London for the past couple of years or so. That's very close to Liverpool Street Station, getting this report of an explosion from the British Transport Police.
Yeah, no more information at the moment, no details of whether the police had been informed of a warning. Of course, it comes just after the rush hour.
Why has King Charles done that for us to the country?
At work, probably by now, but emergency services, so assuming the fire brigade
if he's not been a converted Muslim.
Well, and indeed, British Transport Police are going to London's Liverpool Street Station after reports.
Yeah, there's no evidence yet.
It's one of the busiest links at this time of day in London.
I'm getting
what was so crazy is that for a period of time, about an hour, we were all told, oh, no, this isn't a terror attack that's going on.
Why, King Charles?
There's just been a power surge on the tube. And that's why all of the tube lines
none of them done their job.
So what did people do? They went and got on the buses.
And why would King Charles be allowed to carry on?
Throughout central London were absolutely packed because we were told, because we were reliant on that on the mainstream media and the official narrative because there wasn't
told me that King Charles is not anything to do with political, but then it's saying political.
And I got a text message when I was sitting in that internet cafe. It was from a friend of mine from New Zealand who had also moved to London.
How can King Charles swear under oath?
They said down a bus.
When he'd already been kind of, he already, before he became the king, swore an oath for that.
On a bus.
He already was a Muslim.
Wherever you're going to go. So I did end up walking home for hours that day. But there was a shocking moment on Sky News where a producer for Sky had just stumbled across that shocking scene and revealed it to the world live on air.
Let's talk to one of our producers, Bob Mills, who's in Russell Square this morning. Bob, talk us through what you've seen.
Why King Charles doing anything about anything?
Is a lot of very, very frightened people. As you know, tube stations throughout London were being evacuated. Thousands of people pouring out of King Cross Station and Euston Station. And I was one of those that had to be evacuated, walking towards Russell Square, and suddenly a huge explosion on the street up in front of me, and all I could see was the top of a bus completely destroyed. We all heard an explosion, and everything just disappeared in front of me, and I'm looking at people with blood injuries and walking away from the scene. The police are already there, taping off the entire area, so no one is completely sure what has happened. But as far as I'm concerned, a bomb has gone off or something has exploded on a bus in Russell Square, and there must be some considerable injuries. And the whole place, people are streaming away from it. But as everybody is saying to me, we can't go down to the tubes, we can't walk up the street. Where on earth do we go?
Well, because we've been told by London Transport that there have just been power outages, we need to be absolutely clear about what you're saying. Take us through again exactly what happened and the timings of that.
This was about 10 minutes ago. I was walking up the street, heard a loud explosion, and next thing I saw was people running towards me saying,
about to go about. Why can't he actually be a person, King Charles?
Has exploded.
Because at that moment, the police and
worry about his own people in his own country.
Screen was saying these were power surge incidents. And then the penny dropped.
The only reason why he's concerned about Islam because he's involved.
That's the problem. That's why they're having to evacuate everybody from this area at the moment. So people here are bewildered, unsure of what's going on, hearing reports of
everybody's unsure what's going on, but we're getting it. We're going to get this.
Thank you very much for that. And as we've been listening to you, some more information coming in. The National Grid, which supplies power to the underground, has said there have been no problems with its system this morning, which could have contributed to the incident. We are clearly not even into an hour yet of this major incident, which has shut down the whole of the London Underground. Clearly, the emergency services engrossed in dealing with what they're finding on the ground.
Well, there was a reason I wanted to take you through that. Because, of course, what had happened is that 4 Islamist extremists had carried out suicide attacks during the morning rush hour, targeting 3 London Underground trains and 1 double-decker bus. 52 civilians, aged between 20 and 60, from all walks of life, were brutally killed that morning 20 years ago. Over 700 others were injured. Many had life-altering injuries today. The explosion on the number 30 bus in Tavistock Square was so powerful that it tore the roof off the vehicle and caused horrific injuries, including decapitations. Victims died instantly in confined spaces. Many were killed in pitch-black tunnels, trapped inside crushed, smoke-filled carriages with body parts scattered around them. Survivors were forced to crawl over the dead. There was a delayed medical response. It took over an hour for paramedics to reach some of those who were severely injured in those tunnels. All 4 bombers were young British Islamists. They were born and bred and raised and radicalized here.
Here. By who? Why?
20 years ago. And still today, I feel like we are not talking about the real issue.
Yes, he is.
And that's why, and I hope you appreciate this is an odd thing for me to say and do, but that's why I am so angry with the statement from King Charles. I'm going to read it out to you.